G'day, Starlo here. Well, how about this? I'm on Sydney Harbour in a kayak, not my usual native watercraft kayak. I've been able to borrow a Hobie and I'm out here with James Croese, who fishes the harbour a lot in his kayaks and really knows his way around. We're going to see if we can catch a few bream around these boats and moorings over here. This should be a lot of fun. But of course, Sydney Harbour's a very busy stretch of water and we can't expect to have it to ourselves, especially on such a lovely midwinter's day. The rowers are out in force, training for their next race, and I happily pull up to give them right of way as they pass through. A little bit of courtesy goes a long way out on the harbour. There's plenty of room for everyone. Some nice stroke work there too. Okay, the rowers are clear and I push on across the cove towards the dozens of moored vessels. I'm keen to catch up with James and see how he's faring, but so far, no hits. James has several outfits, each rigged with a different lure style. Vibes, soft plastics and critter baits like crabs and mussels. He's got all the bases covered. I've only brought one outfit and I've opted to rig it with one of my Harbour Bream Confidence lures, the Aussie-designed Cranker Crab. And of course, I'll sweeten it up with some S-Factor, paying particular attention to those buoyant hook-loaded claws. They hold the S-Factor really well. Okay, let's push in there and start targeting those boat holes and dock pylons. There are basically two zones in the water column where you're most likely to get hit by bream around structure like this. The top meter and the bottom meter, and the cranker covers them both. I like to fish these lifelike lures really slowly, letting them sink like a crab dislodged from its lair, then shaking and slowly lifting and dropping them down near the seabed. It's almost impossible to work them too slowly, and you need to be ready for a pickup by a fish at any stage. Sometimes it'll be a sharp tug, other times simply a tightening of the line or an unnatural resistance when you next go to lift or shake that crab. Always assume that it's a fish and react by lifting into it and cranking the reel. It's also vital to get that artificial crab right back into all those shadowy nooks and crannies up between the boat holes and under the jetties. These are the places where bream love to hang out, especially during daylight hours. But so far I'm not finding any willing customers. It's pretty dead. But I'm quietly confident that if I keep doing this, I will find a bream. It's just a matter of time, surely. Still nothing. Eventually I decide to leave the boat holes and docks behind and move on to some different structure further downstream. James is also peppering all the likely spots without result. Like me, he's decided to keep pushing down under the inspiring arch of the mighty Anzac Bridge, one of the harbour's many architectural icons. The structure here is a little bit different. Rocky retaining walls and bridge pylons, all happy hunting grounds for bream on the right day. But so far, it doesn't seem like this is the right day. But it's important not to lose concentration. It will happen. Ooh, was that a fish? No, seaweed. Damn, it's important to get that off the hooks. Wow, this old swing bridge looks like a prime spot. Those pylons provide fish with sanctuary, food and a break from the strong tidal flow. They're well worth probing from various angles. I mostly work the crab for just the first few metres away from the structure, then crank it out and present it again. You're not going to pick up many fish out in open water on these lures. It's more important to keep pinging them back in there, tight against the structure. Shake, shake, lift, drop, shake some more, and above all, have confidence. It will work. Even the seagulls agree, I reckon. Geez, they're noisy. Look at that tangled mess. Why isn't there a bream in there? Okay, this pile of old timbers looks absolutely prime. This has got to be the spot. Yo! Oh, I'm in trouble here. He's found structure. Oh, he's found. Oh, got him out of one. Oh, he's a good fish. Yes! I was lucky to get that one out. He was into so much bad country down there. I reckon my line's going to be pretty chafed. Look at that, on the cranker crab. One gnarly looking urban bream. Oh, I was in so much trouble. But the crankers, they work, seriously. They just give me so much confidence. Look at that. He's not as big as I thought he was, but he's all right. Gee, he was into everything down there. I had to get him off 3 different sticks. Sometimes you've got to get lucky. All right. My hands are still shaking after that. Get this crab out. Oh, came out so easily. It's a structure-rich environment in here. I'll get this guy back in the water. Off you go, mate. Whew, go and terrorise someone else. Now, I'll just get myself organised and replace that badly chafed 6-pound leader. But it looks like James is hooked up, so I'll shoot over for a look. Uh-oh, that's not what he's after. An old leather jacket. Scourge of the soft plastics. James quickly unhooks his leather jacket and gets it back into the water. Nice. Okay, I'm re-rigged and back into it. I've tied the same cranker crab back onto my new 6-pound leader and I'm peppering a rocky retaining wall, paying particular attention to any secondary structural elements along it, like these freestanding pylons. These are the key spots. And sure enough, there's one. What have we got? Oh. Small bream, I think. Had to be one along here. Won't need the net for this guy. It's only a little fella, but that's good. No monster, but on a tough day like this, they're all welcome. Oh, they do love the cranker. It's my go-to choice for this kind of country. Off you go, mate. A quick check of the crab and the leader, and I'll keep working this edge. Where there's one, there's likely to be more. I reckon there'll be more along here too. Yep. Ooh. That was a bite for sure, but you don't pin them all, even on 6 wickedly sharp treble points. I'll shoot a cast in against this ship mooring point and sink it right down. Got him. Yeah. Oh, popped him off. No way. Oh, I must have had a chafe in the braid. I got a look at him. He wasn't a bad fish. Damn. That hurts. I should have re-rigged. That first good fish I got at the swing bridge must have damaged the fine braid as well as the leader. My error for not checking. You don't get second chances in this game. Especially in terrain as gnarly as this. Just imagine how many big bream get in under these encrusted structures. It's a happy hunting ground, and James has found a willing customer. Oh, that's a nice fish, yeah. Yeah, I reckon that's about the size of the one I lost back there. Cracker. It's time for us to start heading back now, but I can't pass that swing bridge without a few more casts. The sun's well up, but the bream have still got to be here, tucked in tight under the jumble of tangled structure. It's just a matter of getting my crab down to one, hooking it, and hopefully staying connected. So I carefully probe this area from various angles, really concentrating on working that crab imitation in the most lifelike manner possible, visualising what it's doing down there and feeling for the slightest twitch, tug or pull. It's important to realise that there will be fish here. It's just up to me to fool one. Maybe this next cast. And sure enough, yo! Oh yeah. It's another pretty good bream, but I reckon I can lift it on the leader. Nice fish, well and truly legal. What a great way to round out a rather challenging session and proof yet again of just what a productive fishery Sydney Harbour can be. If you get a few things right and put in some extra effort It's definitely a waterway that rewards knowledge and effort. And that's what my new online course is all about, teaching you those little tricks and tweaks that can turn donut days into memorable sessions. Off you go, mate. Like this one that James and I have just shared. A few short hours in the depth of winter that have produced a handful of lovely fish. If you'd like to find out more about my Secrets for Fishing Sydney Harbour online course, and perhaps even sign up as an early bird by pre-purchasing it before it drops in December 2025, you'll find all the details down below. And if you do get in early, you'll also go in the running to win a Shimano and Mako eyewear prize pack valued at around $790. We've given one away already, with more packs to go out at the end of July, September and November 2025. By signing up before December, you'll secure the course at half price and also go in the draw for one of these packs. It just might be the best $19.50 you'll ever spend. Kayak fishing on Sydney Harbour is just one way to tap into what this vibrant body of water has to offer. But if you do it, be sure to observe a few vital safety considerations. Always wear an approved life jacket. Make sure you're visible to other vessels, especially in low light. Turn to face waves and wakes. Don't kayak if you can't swim. Carry drinking water and extra clothing. Know your limitations and those of your kayak, and always try to go with someone else. If you do these things, you'll come home safe. And until next time, this is Starlo wishing you tight lines and happy yakking.